Hi, I'm Brad Willingham, the Eldon Middle School Athletic Director. If you're watching this video, then you have already had your student athlete's preseason sport meeting with your child's coach. This video is intended to give you some tips or insight on how to teach your child good sportsmanship, which in turn can make your child's participation in sports more enjoyable for both of you. Parents and kids alike love sports, and it's easy to get caught up in a game and become focused on winning. Yet there's much more to be gained from sports experience than just a winning record. When children and teens are involved in sports, they are able to learn and to put into practice values that will stay with them for the rest of their lives. Good sportsmanship is one of the life lessons that children can learn from sports. You can help your children understand and value good sportsmanship while making sure they have a safe and fun sports experience. Good sportsmanship may seem hard to define, but its hallmarks include being able to win without gloating, respecting one's opponents, and being able to lose gracefully. Here are some very important principles to instill in your children. If you lose, don't make excuses. If you win, don't rub it in. Learn from mistakes and get back in the game. Always do your best. If someone else makes a mistake, remain encouraging and avoid criticizing. Show respect for yourself, your team, and the officials of the game. Parents are important role models, so let your children see you upholding these principles, whether you play a sport yourself or you're just rooting your child's team on from the sidelines. Here are some tips for teaching good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship includes following certain guidelines for good behavior. You need to share these concepts with your children so they understand where you're coming from. Here's one of the first ones. Follow the rules of the game. It might seem easier to win by doing things a different way, which in other words means cheating, but everyone has to follow the rules. Explain to your child that rules are created so that sports can be played in an organized way. The next one, avoid arguing. Stay focused on the game instead of giving into anger with teammates, coaches, or referees. Always avoid using bad language and negative words. Here's the next one. Everyone should have a chance to play. In youth sports, it's important to encourage everyone, even those players who are less skilled at that particular sport. Parents, coaches, and even other players have an important role in allowing less talented teammates time to participate. Play fair. Those that show good sportsmanship want to win because they followed the rules and played the best game they could. Never support any effort to win that attempts to go around the rules. Cheating is not acceptable and makes the game not fun for anyone. The next one is follow directions. Emphasize the importance of listening to coaches and referees and following their directions while on the field and while involved in team activities. The next one is respect the other team. Whether your team wins or loses, it's important to show respect for the effort of the other team. If the other team wins, accept defeat. Acknowledge their abilities and move on. If your team wins, definitely resist bragging. That's what it means to be a gracious winner. And the last one, or second to last one, encourage teammates. Team sports work best when an individual supports the team. Praise teammates for what they do well and encourage them when they make a mistake. Definitely avoid criticism and unkind actions. Parents should definitely model this behavior for their children by praising them for specific things they have done well, even if they make a mistake or may not have played as well as had hoped. Respect the decisions of the referees and the officials. These are the people that are in charge of making difficult decisions about plays in the game. Good sportsmanship requires that you accept a call, even if you disagree with it. Remember, that's the only one call in a long game. Get back into play and focus on the game at hand. And as always, end the game with a handshake. Good sportsmen enjoy sports and know how to end a game on a positive note, whether or not you've won. Threats, anger, criticism, and other negative expressions are not acceptable or necessary. Our overall purpose and goal here at Eldon Middle School is these are some of the things I'd like to cover, which kind of goes along with sportsmanship. These are things here at Eldon Middle School that we want our athletes to demonstrate. Some of these are self-confidence, risk-taking, self-motivation, responsibility, self-discipline. Our athletes should have flexibility. They should work well with others. They should show courage and commitment to what they're doing. Focus and persistence are also necessary. I hope this discussion about sportsmanship and what we look for to build in athletes here at Eldon Middle School, I hope this discussion can be an avenue to start a dialogue with your son or daughter about the importance of good sportsmanship. Without good sportsmanship, sports wouldn't be much fun for anyone. If you have any questions regarding anything on this video, don't hesitate to get a hold of me or one of the coaches. I hope everyone has a successful season, and go Mustangs!